I have talk over here and tube over here. I need to set this like it needs to be so that I'm comfortable. I'm super bright on the tube, but on the talk, it looks good. So, like, what's going on? All right, so I need to share this. I need to share this onto the book. I almost said it, y'all. I'm still getting used to it. I need to share it onto the book, and let's see here. Oh, hey, I didn't see the comments. Hey, Mimi. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Queen. Okay, I have to remember. There we go. Share. If you're in here, make sure you like the video, tap the screen. I'm still trying to figure all this out. So like the video, tap the screen, all that jazz. New. Okay, so I'm posting it here. Well, I'm trying. Share to groups. I don't think I can. No, I can't. Okay. That's fine. If you're here, make sure you like the video. And if you're over here on top, make sure you're tapping the screen. Hey, Carrie, Andrea, Leslie, Double D Gaming, Barbara. Okay. Also, if you stop in on the talk and you follow me, I will follow you back whenever I get off of the talk. Like off of this video. Okay, so for the tube, I want to apologize that my face is so bright. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Let me see if I can. If I was to close this, I really think the Ring camera also has something. My shorts are super, super short. My bad. How's that? Is that better? No, it's not. No, it's not. Do a flip. I can't do a flip on a good day. Like, I'm 35 years old. I ain't doing no flip. Hey, Renata. Hey, Cheyenne. Marcia. Okay. So if you're on the talk, make sure you're tapping the screen. I'm just learning everything, realizing that's something you're supposed to say. I didn't know that. That's funny. Anyways, if you're on the tube, make sure you like the video. Hey, here's the thing. So on the tube, who's calling me? On the tube, the video quality is not that great, right? But the tube is where you're going to get all the information. On the talk, the video quality is great, but you're not going to be able to see the screen. So, also, let me find out why my child keeps calling me. She knows what time it is. Hold on. I don't know how to mute or anything. So, hold on a second. Why is the speaker on whenever I'm using this? Is this like a thing? Hey, Grace. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Ray. I don't know. I don't want to call her where everyone can hear her. But at the same time, it won't let me turn the speaker off. Whatevs. I don't know what to do. It'll be okay. Okay, so if you're in the talk, make sure you're tapping the screen and like you can share it. I don't know what all you're supposed to say. I'll figure it out. This is like, of course she's calling right now. And for it out of here. It's also calling on my. Give me a second. So she was just bored. She forgot it was Wednesday, forgot I was going to be live, and she was bored. Also, if you're seeing me trim this sheet right here, it's because my door is raggedy, and if I don't, the AC will just open the door, and that'll be annoying. Okay, so anyway, sorry about that. I thought there was something wrong, so, and I'm on my phone on talk, and my computer on tube, so I was like, the only thing I could think of was to call on Messenger. Okay, so if you're on talk, make sure you're tapping the screen, make sure you're sharing the video, all that stuff. And if you want to know what's going on, like I'm going to explain, but you won't be able to actually see the screen unless you're on tube, which I'm also on live on. I'm live on tube. So, hey Hannah, hey Morgan, hey Ray, hey Jamie, Tiffany, Valerie. Tiffany, I am in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Okay. Okay, so my name is Carletta Cox. I run the Blessed Parent group on the book. The group that I used to do everything on the book. The group that I had was at almost 38,000 parents, and the book decided to suspend it. It was a post in there that got reported. I'm still actively trying to fight it, but I don't know if it's going to come back. Okay, so I decided to make a backup group the other day. It's already at like 3,000 parents, and I just decided to start going live on the tube because the book can't take the tube. So if everybody's following me on the tube, then yeah, Tanya, it is grainy on the tube, but that's where you're gonna see the screen and stuff. Hey Quincy. Oh, also these are the shirts. If you want to see them like good quality, you'll have to go to the tube. I mean, to the talk, because they're not great quality. So that's the front. I'm going to turn the chair sideways and then turn around. And this is the back. Not sure you can quite see it. Can you see it on both? Anyways. Let me, my door open again. And if you don't get the sheet in there just right, the door is going to pop open. Anyways, I wanted to say, you still have time to go to the post gift, fill out the doc to be entered this week. Thank you, Tiffany. So, is there anything, because like we have talk and we have tube, are you here and you don't, like you've never done this before and you just have questions or anything like that? Let me know. I'm going to go over here and see if anybody commented with any questions. Okay. So I won't announce the new parent until around 4. So if you want to go to talk and watch me over there, it's at Carletta Cox. That way you can see it like in a good quality, or you can watch it on tube. I don't really care. Or you can open and watch it on both. My eyes look super weird on the tube, but they don't look that weird over here. Okay, then. Anyways, I'm trying really hard because the talk says that you have to have so many followers to do. I don't even know because I'm already monetized on there, but I guess you make more. I don't really know. The page is on the book of faces, and it's Blessed Parent, the OG backup. Hold on, I'm gonna post it here. So just wait a second because there's been some copycats, and I don't want y'all go into the wrong thing. I keep clicking the wrong thing. I'm trying to copy the link. All right, we're going to go copy the link over here. Make sure if you're in here, you're liking the video, tapping the screen, whatever. Okay. If you're on the talk and you want to be entered, you can go to the tube. I just put the I just linked it over there. I just pinned it. Also, this is all new to me. This is the second time I've ever went live on the talk and on the tube at the same time about this thing. Thank you for the hearts. I don't know exactly what it means, but thank you for the heart puffs. 16 of them, actually. So I got to turn the comment. I got to get off the comments on the tablet because I'm reading them here, here, and here. So we are going to 2 parents now. Yes. And the only reason is because we're having to start over with the group until the other one's back. I don't want, because right now our parents are, like last week, all of our parents got like close to 1,200 or more each. And there was 4 of them. Well, hey Jody, hey Melissa. So, Cajun Fire, I don't know. So I've appealed to the gods of the Book of Faces, and I don't know if they're going to give it back or not. Don't know. Hey, Marsha. Hey, also, whoever is in here on the talk, because we have the tube over here, whoever's in here on the talk, you should follow each other. Like, why not? Follow me, follow each other. If you follow me whenever we get off of the live, I will follow you back. Make sure you share it. I don't know. Share it to people. I don't really know. Yeah, Melissa, they closed mine when the whole group situation glitched in June 24th of last month, or the month before last now. And I was able to get it back within like 24 hours because it was just a glitch. This time it's a post that was specifically reported a bunch of times. There's no reason that it should have been, but Facebook, the Book of Faces, because it was reported, they were like, oh, well, we have to take a look into it. I know. I wish I could find out too. I'll never find out. But if you're on the talk, make sure you're tapping the screen, following each other. So if you just click the person's name and click follow, and then the @ and it'll automatically type their name and put like done or an emoji or something. They'll follow you back. That's how it is in the tube. So I think that would be like, we're already watching. Why not follow each other? I'm live on the tube, but it's grainy. But I'm able to share my screen there, so it just makes it easier. Hey, I'm from Arkansas. Hey, Fauna. Okay. I don't actually need this now. I guess I could have went live on the book. Should I go live on the book? Let's do a little question. On talk, should I go live also on the book? I'm live on tube. I'm live on talk. Should I also go live on the book? Or no? Tube. I'm live on tube. I'm live on talk. Should I also... Casey, I didn't know that was you. I did not know that. Yeah, so just follow each other. Like, why not? Why not? Yeah, I need to go. So I'll have to go to the book on the tablet, and I'll have to log out, log into the backup, because the main one will not let me go live. Also, I'm almost at 10,000 followers on the book. Oh, Morgan. I'm not super comfortable, but who cares? It's funny. Everybody on the talk is like, do it, do it, do it, do it. Yes, yes, yes. And then on tube, there's yeses and there's nos. I'm from Helena, West Helena. That's where I was born. I'm not to 10K on my personal page on the book yet. I'm at 9.9. But not 10K yet. So, don't. Yes, please repost the live. please. Also, keep in mind, bye, Barbara. I'll see you later. So keep in mind, if you're on the talk, how do I see your, go to Bless a Parent on Tube. Make sure if you're commenting on either one, you don't spell out the TT, you don't spell out the Tube, you don't spell out the Book of Faces. Don't spell that, Ashley! Hey, I don't know either, Ashley. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know. I do not know how to do any of this stuff. I am just barely trucking, okay? All right, we're trying to log out and go over there. You're okay, Ashley. People say not to do that, so like I'm like, let's not. I can't do it, y'all, because I don't have. I can try this. I don't have the stuff saved, and if y'all know, you know. I don't remember, like, hey Casey, I don't remember my emails and passwords and all that stuff, so nothing new here. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to go live on the book. I'm trying, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I just like glitched the whole thing out over here. It's like flashing. It's going crazy. I don't know what I just. Let me exit out and go back. That's crazy. Let me remember not to do that again, because my little tablet over here just went nuts. I'm gonna have to get it from over here and try to fix it. Like, it's just going crazy. I done confused the poor thing. Anyways, if you're on the talk and you want to join in on possibly becoming Parent of the Week on the book, yeah, I would like to just keep it to where we're all like being super cautious about not saying the TT, not saying the YT, not saying the FB, just because I'm not familiar with any of this stuff. Casey, whichever one of these you're on, what does it mean when someone sends these fluffy pink hearts or these little orange arrows? What does that mean? Okay, so I guess it let me back into my other one. I'm not going to be able to do the live on the book. That's okay. But let me show you. For those that say, that think that like I'm not the real group. Here is the original group, okay, of my Blessed Parent, the original. As you can see, only thing I can do is click manage. I can't actually manage anything because the group is suspended right now. I don't even know if y'all can see. You can see almost 38,000. Just tap the screen and it likes it. Oh, you're talking about other people. Okay. So I'm like, do I tap the screen? I think I tried that yesterday. Okay, so if you're on the tube over here, make sure that you're liking the video. There's 80 people here and there's only 43 likes. And if you're on talk, I don't even know what you're supposed to do. Tap the screen, share. Oh, the heart puffs and arrows are gifts for me. That's so nice. Thank you. Okay. That's good to know, Marsha. The host can't tap. Okay, I won't tap. So I was watching these talks earlier and there were lives and people were like, there was like 200 people in them and they were all like liking each other's or following each other, and I just thought that was super cool. So I was thinking, like, if you're in here, oh, cookies. Okay. So if you're in here, why not like follow each other? Why not? It takes like 2 seconds to click the name, click follow, click the @ and put like an emoji or something. Super simple. Helps everybody. Yeah, I shared the talk to my book of face page. That's pretty cool that people are sending me cookies. Like, that's so nice. Pretty nice. So again, if you're on the talk, what I'm doing here is I'm already live on Tube with the Bless a Parent Tube, but I keep reading comments and getting distracted. So you'll be able to hear me and see me talk about what's going on, but I'm only going to be able to have my screen shown on the Tube, which means you would have to be over there around 4 to see exactly what's going on. Right. Say cookies. And listen, I'm trying my best. I have a few sticky notes to remind me. Don't say Tube all the way. Don't say talk all the way. Don't say the Book of Faces all the way. Don't say DOLL, say cookies. So it's a lot to take in. Also, I have a question. So I realize on talk, people are playing music, okay? On Tube, is that allowed? Because, like, I would love to have music playing, but I know on the book it's not. Like, I've been in trouble so many times, Yeah, the picture's way more clear on talk. Also, there's 82 people on Tube, and there's only 62 likes. I don't even know how to tell over here. I don't know about this. But anyways, welcome in if you're just joining us on the talk. I'm also live on the Tube at Bless a Parent, where we're going to pick our 2 new parents today. Oh, I know what I was going to do since we're here, since I have an extra little thing. I was going to show you what our parents are at right now. Now, mind you, the group was suspended. The original group that had almost 38,000 parents was suspended last week. So this is our first week with starting over. We're starting over essentially, which really sucks because I worked really hard to get to almost 38K parents. Doesn't matter. We're starting over. We're here, whatever. I was going to show you where we're at with the 4 parents. I also want to make sure that you know on Tube and make sure you know on talk. Normally we do 4 parents. Those 4 parents last week got over $1,200 each, okay? Because we're starting over, I should have went to 2 parents last week, but I didn't think about it. And now I'm like, okay, I should have did that. So that's what we're doing this week. So instead of there being 4 parents announced, there will be 2 parents announced, because I don't think it's fair to the parents to, I got to put my phone on the charger. I don't think it's fair to the parents to split between 4 whenever there's just not a whole lot going on right now. I'm working hard behind the scenes. I've been sending emails, y'all. Let me tell you about that. Tube talk. Let me tell you about that. So I have been going through my Google Doc and sending emails, and I've been getting really mean emails back from people. Okay, really, really mean emails that say that I'm a copycat, that it's okay to create another blessing group, but I should not replicate everything that the other ones are doing. I am not, okay? My wording is completely different. I go live on completely different days. I go live on completely different times. I have completely different photos, completely different posts, completely different. I don't even know. Everything's different. I'm the only group that was doing 4 parents. I'm the only group that does more than 1, okay? And now we're going to 2 instead of 4 because I had to restart with the group. It didn't hurt my feelings though, Brandy. Let me tell you. What it did is it made me mad and it made me laugh. Like, I wanted to respond. The old Carletta would have responded, and I had a lot to say, but the new Carletta ignored it and I laughed it off. But in person, though, those 2 ladies would not have said that. I promise you. That's right. When you do big things like this, people are always going to have something to say. True. Tiffany, listen, I laughed it off and I said, jealousy is an ugly trait, okay? It's so ugly. I don't even care. Whatever. So the old me would have responded, but the new me that I just started in, like, what is it, August? The new me that I started in May of this year, 2025, said no. That's something else I'm figuring out. You can't make everyone happy, and that's my problem. I want to make everybody happy. I want everybody to be happy with me. I want everybody to accept what I'm doing and love it. I want everybody to love that I had 4 parents and love that I'm going to 2 because the group is starting over. Love all of that. If I was bitter, I'd probably talk crap too. Yeah. There's 93 people in the tube and only 73 likes. So if you're here, please like. I don't know about the talk, so I can't say. Thank you, Jamie. I just got like 5 to 7 inches cut off. Also, I did not straighten it all the way. So what does 20K on talk mean? It says 20.4. We haven't had 20.5 people. So is that just like the hearts? Sandra, I have learned. So here's my thing. A lot of groups, whenever there's an issue, they just block that person. Block, block, block. I don't like to block people's blessings. So it's hard for me to just block these people, but it's getting easier. It's getting easier. Oh, cool. Make sure that you're sharing the live on Talk. I don't know if you can share it over here. Share the live on Talk. Share the live on Tube. Make sure you're tapping the screen over here. Make sure you're whatever you do on the Tube and the Talk. Make sure you're doing it. Make sure that if you're in here that you're liking everybody. You're following everybody. Everybody follow everybody. Make sure you're following me, okay? And then follow everybody else because everybody needs to follow everybody. Why not? Christina, you're amazing. Thank you, Shauna. So, I don't know. Like, I see some talks that people keep repeating themselves, and that is repetitive and like, follow party. That's right, Bailey. Everybody follow everybody. All you have to do is click the name, click follow, and leave an emoji. They know that you followed them. Make sure you follow me. Don't forget about me. But I want to do that, y'all. I want to do that. So I joined. I just found out about this. I joined on Talk today a follow party essentially, and what you do is you just join and everybody follows everybody. Like, why can't we do that here? Why can't we? Everybody follow everybody. Like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to pin comments anyway. I'm from Arkansas, yeah. Helena, West Helena is where I was born. She said, that's funny. So do you have to have the YouTube? Oh, do you have to have the Tube app to be able to comment on the Tube video? Also, Casey, are you still here? What do the orange hearts mean on Talk? Is that good? I'm assuming it's good. It's a heart. So, yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that one day and just sit here and just do a bunch of lives like that. But here's the thing. I don't have that many people that care about what I'm doing. So, you know. Oh, I'm talking about on the Talk, Sunshine. I don't know how it is on the Tube. I'm talking about on Talk. So I have a question, Talk people. You 2 people you can listen, but Talk people. Someone sent me a request, wants me to like, what do you even call it? An ambassador thing. They want to send me stuff for me to like review or whatever. And I asked how much it cost, and they were like, it doesn't cost anything. You just have to cover shipping. And I'm like, are they scamming me? Can I say that? Can I say scam? What's his name, Olivia? Also, these are homemade dill pickle, freeze-dried dill pickle Skittles. Obviously, on the tube, they're not as beautiful as they are on the talk, but I made them. Well, they didn't want me to pay for it. They just wanted me to pay shipping. So I was looking at it. I can't even remember the name right now. And the videos on it were kind of sketchy. They had like 200-300 followers. It was just kind of. So I shouldn't have to pay for shipping then, right? Okay. Okay. So that's what I want to do. So I have a PO box now. I have people like reaching out. I have like, I have a certain email that you can contact me at, or you can message me on the talk. You can message me on the tube. You can message me on the book. You can email me, text me, whatever. Unless it's a huge brand. It was not a huge brand. They had a lot of followers, you know. Yeah, listen, Courtney, I'm live on Tube and Talk. Talk is beautiful. Way more beautiful than Tube. But Tube is where you're going to get all the information. Also, the Olivia girl that said that her baby daddy was from Arkansas. What's his name? Can you say? I don't even know if you should say that, but I'm just curious if I know him. So that's kind of what it was. It was jewelry and sunglasses or something. Do I have mods? No, I don't have mods. I have mods on the book, but I don't have mods here or there. But I'm not too worried about like comments because I just ignore them. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, y'all. Yeah, make sure that you check out my freeze-dried candy and all my shirts and I do so much stuff. It's not just the Blessed Parent group. It's not just the Blessed Healthcare Worker group, which I also run. It's not just my Amazon group that I run. It's not just t-shirts, candy. It's memorial items. It's like I can take one of those fold-up mirrors, you know, the little compact mirrors, and put a picture of like your daughter or whatever on top of it, and then it opens with the double mirrors. Like literally anything, license plates, like. Oh, and this is our the OG with this. This is our Blessed Parent shirt that you can get. I don't know if you can see it. I might have to like stand up a little bit. But every time I turn, y'all, Tube, can you see it? Super cool. Someone was like, I think you should put your name on it. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Because like, you know, conversation starter, right? And then I did it, and then they're like, I think your name's too big. I don't think you should have put your name so big. I'm like, well, too bad. I'm going to show you the back. Can you see it? I think I'm too... It's hard to show talk and tube, okay? It's hard to show you both. But, make sure you're tapping the screen. If you're here on talk, I'm over here like, which one is it? On talk, make sure you're tapping the screen because why not? You're already here. So why not tippity tap? You don't have nothing to do. I don't think that it's too big either. Like, I think that... All right, let me see. Yes, I can ship anywhere. Christina, I always have a lot going on. Not even the fact that I also have 4 kids and I homeschool 3 of those 4. So, yeah, I make those too. I make the slate rocks. I make the ornaments, like all that stuff. The shirts are $25 because they're front and back. I thought about that, Selena. Someone said, well, I don't feel comfortable wearing a shirt with someone's name on it. I said, but like, there's a lot of companies that put their name on their shirt. So it's like, are you. Do you? Damn cat mom. That's killing me. Your username's killing me. So who became the number 16 in the fan club? I don't even know what that means. Oh, Laura. Okay. I don't know on the talk what the fan club exactly means. I'm still learning. So I dropped out in 9th grade, Christina. I got my GED. But I'm in Oklahoma, so there's something called Epic Charter Schools, and it's literally amazing. We've had the same teacher for like this will be the second year. So Suzanne, that's the thing. I had my first order on so I pay $39 a month on Shopify for my website, right? I had my first order in like 6 months today. So I'm from Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Well, I live in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Let me know, Morgan. That's what I say, Morgan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to offer like long sleeves, sweatshirt, hoodie, tank top, like all that stuff. I just didn't add it all to the website right now. So my parents moved all over the place. Someone asked, how did you move from Arkansas to Oklahoma or why? My parents moved all over the place. I was born in West Helena. We've lived in Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee. And by that, I mean, like, we've lived in all types of cities all in there. I've never went to a school for longer than like 5 months or so at a time. Now, did I go back to that school a bunch? Yes. But never very long. So let me see. We moved all over the place. We lived in Middleton for a long time. That's when my husband was my brother's best friend. That's how I met him. That's how I ended up back in Tennessee. Epic did not close this year. Only some of them closed, and it was the like in-person stuff, but our part did not close. We have the same teacher. We meet with her once a week. So some of it closed, but not all of it. Anyways, so my husband was my brother's best friend, and my brother was living back in Middleton, Tennessee, and that's how I met Tyler. And I was like, on my 17th birthday, I talked my mom into moving back, and because my brother was there, it was easy to talk her into it, and that's the end of that. And me and Tyler were like together, you know. Carletta's freeze dried. Yeah, it's Carletta's designs and freeze dried candy on the book. Epic is Epic Charter School is a homeschool in Oklahoma. I had a kid born in Florida. No, they didn't. Thank God. I was worried, but they didn't. I've never been to California. I've been to Texas. Like I said, we moved around all the time. If I were time on my life, which would be a crap show because I can't say the SH word, it would be so bad. Yeah, we like Epic. Why do we move so much? So Monica, like, I love my mom and daddy 100%. They live upstairs in my house. And they've changed and they're better now. but they were on drugs and very inconsistent. That's all I'll say, because I'm not going to talk bad about them, you know. Also, if you're in the talk, make sure you're tapping the screen. You're already here. Tap the screen. Follow everybody that's in here because you're already here. All you got to do is click their name, follow, at, emoji, boom. They know you followed them. Make sure you follow me too, though. Make sure. They are. They are doing well now. Sobriety is a gangster. That's right. So, well, I'm not going to get into that. It's not important. What do you mean? I'm truly amazing, Christina. Yeah, there we go. Make sure you're atting everybody. You're following everybody. Everybody's following everybody back. Also, we have 124 people on the tube and only 107 likes. So if you will, like the video because you're already here. It's so grainy. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's so grainy. It'll be okay. We're getting so close to announcing our new Parent of the Week. If you're on Tube, sorry. If you're on Talk, make sure you go to @BlessAParent, follow that Tube channel, and like join us. Let's see. We lived in Louisiana. We never lived in Missouri that I know of. We did live in Louisiana for a while. Heck yeah, Morgan. I do not know Westville, Oklahoma, no. Yeah, they did that to me earlier, Brandy. Oh, Anna, that started out really bad, but then ended really good. Thank you, Christina. She said that I'm amazing because my story, my life, everything. I don't talk about all that stuff because it's really a lot of stuff I don't remember because it was really, really bad. And this stuff, they say that your brain protects you from bad things, and there's so much bad stuff that I remember. I'm like, what is my brain protecting me from? Because, all right, Brandy. Yeah. We usually have, last week we had like 300 or so right around the time I went to start it. I'm getting a lot of messages. Oh, wow, Jenny. Yeah, I don't remember much. I remember everything I do remember is bad. I do remember one time we went to Liberty Land, if you know what that is. That's the only time we ever did like nice things. We went to Liberty Land, and it was, I don't remember a whole lot about it, but I remember being with my mom and my cousin Bethany, and I think my big brother was there. So I remember some things, Brandy, like in and out. I remember some things. Also, if you're here on Talk, there's, 32 people? Make sure you're tapping. And whatever else you do. I don't know what you do, but whatever it is, I appreciate it. Share it, like it, comment, all that stuff. I don't know what I should ask you to do, but whatever you do, I appreciate it. On the tube, y'all already know I appreciate y'all being there. So, Suzanne, here's the thing. Whatever my mind is protecting me from must be really bad because there's so much stuff that it did not protect me from. So I'm like, I don't even know what, I'll be talking to my husband, and he had a pretty rough childhood too. And I'll be talking to him, and he'll start talking about this and this and this and about what he remembers. I'm like, how do you remember all that? Like, is he just weird that he remembers all that? Or, because like, that's crazy. Make sure that you're, like, comment, tap, share. Like, comment, tap, share. And follow everybody. Like, comment, tap, share, follow everybody. That's for Talk, too. Calm down. On Tube, you just like the video, I guess. Share the video. I don't know. That's amazing, Casey. Yeah, it does. If you ain't tapping, you're napping. I like that. If you ain't tapping, you're napping on the talk, not on the tube. Calm down. On the talk. If you're not tapping, then you're napping. So what they say, like, comment, tap, share. I don't know. I don't remember. But hey, I can say that there's 39 people, and that's the most I've ever had. So that's pretty cool. Make sure that you are, I could use a nice nap too, Randy, on the tube. Make sure that you are following each other. Make sure you're following me. Follow each other. Also today, y'all, I went with natural eyebrows. Oh my God, on the tube, you can't even see them. They're there. Oh my God. They're barely there. Okay. I went with natural. I didn't color them in. They look crazy. I know. Mind your business. How about that? So, oh my God, Christina. So Tabitha, the tap part is for talk. You can only see my eye shape. I know, because my poor little eyebrows. So let me tell you what happened. Whenever I was a kid, I said, let me go to sleep because I'm tired and I had been too much, right? So my friends said, oh, she went to sleep. Let's shave her eyebrows off. Not a good idea. Some people are lucky enough to get their eyebrows back. Some people don't get their eyebrows back at all. My granddaughter, she didn't get her eyebrows back at all. I got a little bit, so I can't complain. Yeah. Thank you. You said my eyes are popping out. I wish I had contacts in them. My makeup looks kind of cute too, don't it? But you can't see. Oh, that ear is not giving. Let me just fix that. I got stuck in my mom's birth canal, guys. She jacked my ear up before I was born. Is that her fault or is that my fault? Because I was stuck in the birth canal. And we're just going to blame her. Oh, that's cool, Cheyenne. I have a scar on my left. Oh, dang. I have this really big scar on my butt cheek. I know that's too much information. Just to act like you didn't hear that. Because this one time, my brother and his friend, which we lived with, their family. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So they were cutting the friend's hair. And I was like, first of all, I had a crush on the friend. Okay. Because I was a little kid. So I'm like, I'm going to see his haircut. I'm going to see his haircut. So my brother, he was so mean to me. He shoves me as hard as he can out of that bathroom. And there was a bed being put together. And it was a cheap metal frame bed. You know. And I landed on it with my poor butt cheek. Sliced that right open. When I tell you I didn't even go to the doctor. Didn't get stitches. She healed on her own. She did a good job, though. Doesn't look bad. But I got a big slice on my butt cheek from falling off of the bed. And then the same cheek, we'll say, I was on the top bunk. I lived in Grand Junction, Tennessee at that time. And there was a whole wooden thing that keeps you from rolling off of the top bunk. Well, I sleep crazy. I sleep walk. I sleep talk, all that. And I go to roll over it. And whenever I did, I landed on a freaking hanger. And it got me. Same booty cheek. So, Tiana, I do. But if I turn it off, this is what it looks like. I have a remote for it, but I don't know where it's at. See how dark it gets? And see how dark it gets? Like, we can't do that. That looks crazy. It looks even crazier on the talk. It looks scary. Make sure if you're on the talk, not the tube. Make sure if you're on the talk, you are tapping the screen and following everybody. Like, comment, share, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever. If you're on the tube, make sure that you just like the video, I think, and share it or whatever. Why did this get so dim all of a sudden? Hold on, let me brighten this bad boy up. Okay. It's 4 o'clock. Do you know what that means? That means that we are about to, on the talk. It was so painful, Courtney. I wasn't expecting to. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's okay to get emotional and cry it out sometimes. I choose not to do it on Talk or Tube or the Book of Faces. Some people choose to do it on there. Not me. What was I getting at? Oh, if you're on the Talk, I'm scared of that, Sunshine. If you're on the Talk, make sure that you are tapping, you're liking, you're sharing, you're commenting, you're following each other, you're following me. Okay. Yeah, it's 4:01 Central Standard Time, which is my time. So, but what we're about to do, if you're on the Talk, you should go to the Tube and do @BlessAParent, because we are moments away from announcing the new Parent of the Week. There's 2 of them. I need to go get my drink. I had my mama grab my Sonic drink, and I need to go get it. Anyways, I guess since... No, not yet. I was going to tell you the email, but you can email me for me to like rep your brand or your whatever it is. But I don't remember it. I think it's like reviews by Carletta or something. Anyways, you can just message me. It looks better, doesn't it, Amber? It looks way better on the Talk than the Tube. Way better. I'm super sad that we're having to go down to 2 parents instead of 4, and that's because I had a group that was 38,000 members, the Blessed Parent TOG, and there was a post that was reported, and they suspended it. I'm trying to get it back. Anyways, I created a backup group, which is significantly smaller. It's at like 3K, whereas the other one was at almost 38K. So it's 35,000 parent difference. So, also, if you're in Tube, make sure you like the video. I see more people than likes. Anyway, so I had to start over, and I didn't want to go back to 1, because that's what makes my group stand out a little bit, is because was 4. Now there's going to be 2 while we build back up. So if you'll join that group, it's @BlessAParent, the OG backup. That's the backup right now. Amanda, no, there's no word yet. I've put in the case appeal and nothing. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. It is what you get. You get the bright light in the corner, and I have to have these. So if I take these off, I can't see anything. I can't see. I'm literally blind. I'm not literally blind. That's pretty messed up to say, but it's really bad. I am so close to the phone and I cannot see anything. I'm so close to the Tube and I cannot see anything. So I have to have this. You have to have a glare. Okay. We will get back up there. Haley, here's the thing. I was so ready to give up. Like, I'm not going to, because like parents look forward to this and like need this, and I need it too. But what's a friendship necklace, Sarah? It sounds cool. Whatever it is, thank you. I don't know what it means, but I definitely appreciate it. I'm seeing a lot of hearts on the Tube. Can you everybody go and tap the hearts? I think on my screen it's the bottom right. Tap the heart a bunch of times and see what happens. Because I'm seeing a bunch of them. So I'm like, can you do that in Tube as well? I know you can in Talk. Like, let's tap. Tap, 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 tap. So I don't know how to do the Discord. Thank you. Well, I appreciate it, Sarah. So on the Tube, it's given like hearts right here, and people are tapping them, and like it's going crazy now. Thank you, Brandy. So that's how I'm feeling. Like I have been trying to keep all of my negativity about the group being suspended, and all my negativity about people being hateful, and all my negativity about all of the crap, because that's not what the group's about. I don't want, and I am real. So I'm one of those people that I'm transparent. I'm going to tell you stuff, but I don't tell you everything because nobody cares to hear all that, right? So the tube is at 143. That's awesome. Thank you so much. We're getting close to announcing the new parents because so if you don't know, on Wednesday, after our healthcare worker of the week, which I just did, healthcare worker of the week, we have her, which I have to I don't care. Send whatever you want. Who is Daddy? What? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Did they say something? Is it on Talk or Tube? Oh, that's funny. Thank you for the little hugging heart emoji thing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, make sure if you're on the tube, you're liking the video, hitting all those little hearts. Make sure if you're on the Talk, you're tapping the screen, liking, comment, sharing, and following everybody. Make sure you share and follow. Make sure you follow me because I'm going to follow you back. Any kind of following. It's making me do this puzzle piece to keep going with the live. Is that a thing that people do? And it keeps saying that I'm not doing it right. Is that a thing? You have to yes, Joanne. Yes. So make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, following everybody, including me. Make sure you subscribe. Hey, listen, that's something else I just figured out about Talk. You can subscribe. Okay? I don't think it's free, though. You can follow for free, but I don't know what subscribing stuff is, but I don't think it's free. Anyways, you don't have to do that. Tube, you can subscribe for free. Y'all know I'm not good at this. I don't think I'll get good at it either. I know I like to think that I will. It took me a year to get decent at the Book of Faces groups. So. Selena. I mean, I'm trying, but I'm closer up. Momo? Okay. So we have the most people I've ever had in a talk before right now. So that's kind of cool. No, I'm saying talk. T-O-K. Should I say T-T instead of talk? What if I said talk tick? What if I said that? Talk tick. Hey, Monica. I don't talk tick much at all. Yeah, so I used to do everything on the Book of Faces, right? I was monetized on my personal page. I didn't make money from the group, but I was monetized on my personal page. Whenever they suspended that group, they also suspended my monetization, which really bothers me because that got into real life. The group, it's real life, but it's not real life. Like I do it, I don't get paid to do it. I do it just to be nice. And then the book decided to take my monetization off. So that's why we're on Tube and that's why we're on Talk. If I make money off Talk Tick, if I make money off Tube, then so be it. So I don't know about that group. There's so many. This is Bless a Parent, the OG. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna do like Talk Tick and Tube and Book of Faces. That's what I'm trying to do. So if you mention those, make sure that you mention those. You know, if you're on Tube, you should go to the Talk Tick and put in Carletta Cox, and you'll find me. CarlettaCox. Bless a Parent, the OG. It's today. We're about to do it. Like, we're literally moments from doing it. But you can follow me on the Book of Faces, Carletta Cox, and you'll see all the information for my groups there, because I just post them there. I post too much about it. Also, if you're on the, it's so repetitive and it's so annoying, y'all. If you're on the Talk Tick, make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, tapping, and following each other. Make sure that you also follow me. If you're on the Tube, make sure that you are tapping the hearts. Make sure, I don't do the gram. I cannot keep up with all that. I don't like the gram. Well, you can still get in there now if you want to be entered for this week. It hasn't closed yet. I am about to close it, but it has not closed yet. I'm about to go see where our parents are at. I want y'all to keep in mind whenever I say we're about to go see where our parents are at. We went from a group that had almost 38,000 people to where all four parents were at almost $1,200, $1,300 each for four parents, to starting completely over and having nothing, starting with nothing. So just think about that. Like, I don't want you to look at this and be like, oh, that's not very much money, because it's not that much money. But starting over on accident, I didn't want to start over. Okay, it's not something that I wanted to do. Well, let's go see where they're at. Why don't we? Why don't we? It is. So, Cam, the talk is better visually, but whenever I start doing what I'm gonna do with like the parents, announcing the new parents, you won't be able to see that. You'll just be able to see me on the talk, but on the Tube you'll be able to see. Savannah, so I have a PO box that if you send me a message, then I will respond with that PO box. Okay. So parent of the parent 1 is at 431, parent 2 is at 427, parent 3 is at 425, and parent 4 is at 427. I don't think that's bad to start over. Hey, Willow. Okay. We have 50 people in talk. Make sure that you're liking, commenting, sharing, tapping, following everybody, because, like, why not? We're already here. Let's follow everybody. So how does the parent get picked? So the people that put that gift, the $2 or more, or fill out the Google Doc, we go live on Wednesday, 4 Central Standard Time, which I usually go live sooner, and we do random.org, and that picks for us. I just pressed some buttons here. So honestly, I'm happy with that. I'm not, because if you think about it, if we just had one parent, right, exactly. If we just had one parent, they would have 4, 8, 12, 16. They would have like $1,700, which I choose to have. Well, we did have 4 because we had a big group, but we're going to 2 this week because we have a small group now until hopefully we get the big one. FYP means for you page, but I didn't put that. Someone else may have, maybe. I'm trying to make sure I have this in here right. So I'm going to add a spot on the Google Doc this week that asks for your Tube name. I agree, Kaylin. A blessing's a blessing. And I know, listen, my 4 parents this week are so grateful and so thankful and so appreciative. Like all weeks, I've never had someone not grateful, not appreciative, and not thankful. But me, deep down, I want them to be like super blessed. So, you know, I guess you made the FYP page. Well, that's cool. Mine are all... Yeah, make sure if you're on the talk, you're liking, commenting, sharing, tapping the screen, and following everybody. Why not? Why not follow everybody? I'm trying to get to... So right now it's at 63.6. So I'm like, can I get to like 80? Girl, you had someone comment on... Oh, wow. That's crazy. No, Destiny, not yet. Make sure that you're tapping. Make sure that you're tapping. Tapping, like, comment, share, tap. I'm getting better at it. Do you hear how it's just flowing? Like, it's just flowing. There is a pinned comment right here. It's going to... let me see what that pinned comment is. Now I'm over here like, what is the pinned comment? Hold on, I'm going to tell you what the pinned comment takes you to. Because I don't remember which, if I did the group itself or the actual post. Okay, so the pinned comment on the tube will take you either to the group or to the post. But if it just takes you to the group, which I'm pretty sure it does, then you can go to the feature tab and you'll see it there. Yeah, just run the video. Run it. Yeah, I'm live on Tube and I'm live on Talk Tick. So but I don't know how to do that stuff. So we're almost to 70K on Talk. So if you're on Tube, you should do that. You should go. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know. It's way better quality on Talk Tick, but you're not going to be able to see everything like you will on Tube. Make sure you're tapping. Make sure you're tapping. Hey, so what does it mean? Tube, you can answer, and Talk, you can answer. What does it mean if you hit the 80K heart things? What does that mean? What does it mean if you hit 100? I would love to hit 100, but let me respond to this lady. Okay. I'm supposed to pick a dresser up from someone, and I completely forgot whenever I told her that I'd pick it up tomorrow that it's live day. So if you're on Talk, make sure you're tapping the screen, like, comment, share, and follow everybody. How come you can't say, well, don't say or spell it. I don't say it, you don't spell it. But Talk Tick. You don't have to be following me on Talk Tick. That's my personal thing. I don't like TT. I don't like it. The talk, there are 50 people on the talk. 49. Tapping shows me support, yes. Talk Tick is so funny. I like it. I like Talk Tick. I like it better than than everything. Kate, we're so glad that you're here. So glad. There's 52 on the Talk Tick. There's 146 on the tube. We usually have more people on the tube right now, so that's kind of weird. Because last week we had over 300, so that's a little weird. There's a piece of hair on my leg, and it's driving me crazy. Well, hey, Kimberly. What? So we got the 80K taps on TikTok, on TalkTick. So I guess, can we get it to 100 so we see what happens? Like, what happens? No one told me what happens. Oh, you said it just pushes the video out further, right? To TalkTick. Oh, you have 10 of them. Tapping in. If you're not tapping, you're napping. And I know some of y'all want to be napping, but don't be napping, be tapping. Okay, so it just pushes the algorithm on more. Okay. I would love to get 100K taps. That would be crazy. So if you're just joining, make sure you're tapping. Make sure you're following me, following each other, commenting, sharing, all that stuff. But make sure that you follow me, and whenever I get off here, I'm going to follow you. Make sure that you're following the @BlessAParent on the tube, and make sure that you join the @BlessAParent, the OG backup on the Book of Faces. Someone said on here that someone that has like 160,000 followers commented. Like, that's so cool. Tickety, tickety. That reminds me of Boomtower off King of the Hill. Tickety. Tap, tap, I want a nap. That's cool. Oh, that's nice. Muddy bunny paws. Muddy bunny paws. Wait. I'm tapping, but want to be napping. That's what happened, Trigger K. That's what happened on the Book of Faces. The group had almost 38K parents, and someone reported a post, and they suspended it, and I'm fighting to get it back. So I started completely over. It's heartbreaking. It literally breaks my heart. Like, I can't even. Oh, I know. So my boys are taking a break from football this year. One of them is just very, very small. He's so tiny. Every year he breaks a bone, so he's taking a break from football. The other one has had multiple concussions, so we're giving his brain a break this year. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so close to 100K. It's literally 97.2. How are y'all doing it so fast? How is that even a thing? Make sure you're liking, commenting, tapping the screen, sharing, all that stuff. Over here, make sure you're just here and you're liking and you're leaving the little hearties. And mine are, so this year they'll be 3rd and 6th. 3rd and 6th. Oh, when do you, here in just a minute. She said her thumbs is about, oh my gosh, y'all, it's 100.7. That's crazy. I don't even know how you do that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm learning, but Morgan, yes. It's almost at 102 right now. You got 9 more fingers. Listen, if your finger gets tired, you have 9 more. Pick another one. My pinkies wouldn't be able to do it. That's what we're about to do. Yasmin, I'm live on the Talk Tick, and it's just like the taps on the screen is at 102.8. I see that. Morgan's number 1 for tapping. It's parent, Taylor. Has the parents been drawn yet? No. No, that's just when I say that I go live. I draw whenever I get ready. You don't have to be on live to win. You just. But whenever people try to rush me, though, I don't listen. I do quite the opposite. It's okay, Taylor. Okay. I do actually need to get on it because I need to contact people because I know what I was telling y'all earlier. So on Wednesdays, not only is this my live day, I go live for Healthcare Worker of the Week, and then I go live on Tube and on TalkTick, and to do the new Parents of the Week. But we also go get Mexican food every Wednesday and margaritas, and so that is what I'm looking forward to every freaking Wednesday. I love it. Yes. TalkTick, Juliana. TalkTick. Oh my gosh, it's a little dog with a heart butt. What does that mean? Oh, it's a corgi with a heart butt. Tina, you're going to make me talk longer. Rebecca said she keeps going back and forth. That's so sweet, whoever sent me the corgi butt. I cannot wait to. Juliana, so I did run a duplicate before I ever got on, so I guess I can do that right now. So tell me what happens on Tube whenever I do this, okay? Tell me what happens. I'm going to come back in just a second. Tell me what happens. So if you're on Tube, your screen is probably black, but can you still hear me and see me or hear me? I'm coming back to check. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so let me go do that. Since we're just here talking, if you're on the talk, make sure you're tapping the screen. You have 10 fingers. If one gets tired, use a different one. And then you don't really have to do that, but it's appreciated. And then like, comment, share, follow everybody, follow me. You don't have to do that either, but I would like for you to. All right, I'm going to remove duplicates over here, and we're getting close to the new Parent of the Week, which is amazing. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm getting super excited, y'all. Can you tell? I'm too excited. Also, the Blessed Parent group is not just for moms. It's not just for dads. It's for grandparents. It's for moms to be, dads that have a baby on the way. It's for fur moms. It's for stepmoms, foster moms. You don't have to have kids that are 18 or under. Yeah. Okay, you're okay. I know that there's not going to be as many duplicates because of the way I have it set up now. So that is good. So don't worry. And someone asked me, is it still open? I'm closing it right now. Right now, as we speak. See? I'm doing it right now. First, let me do this. That's not what I meant to do. Published. We're going to not accepting responses anymore. I got to go on here and fix it because I don't want people to be sending money and not able to get on the list. So let me really quick. Let me go to the Blessed Parent. I'm going to edit. We're going to take that off. Oops. If you're on Tube, make sure you're liking the video and sharing the video and sending the little hearts. If you're on Talk, make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, tapping the screen, following each other, following me. Okay. Let me see really quick. Okay. I got that done. We're one step closer, y'all. We're one step closer. Bear with me. Oh, that got on my nerves. Oh my gosh, it's almost to 120,000 on Talk. That's crazy. Y'all are so awesome. Okay. Let me go. All right, so I closed all that. No one can put their name in anymore. I have to make sure the phone numbers are hidden because there's creeps. Okay. I'm not specifically talking to you, Talk, but I did happen to just specifically look at you. Okay. Let's do this really quick. It's not going to take near as long. Not only is there half the people or less than half of the people as last week and so because they suspended the other group and people don't even know what's going on. But so that's mostly why. Hold on. I also have to became number 21 in the fan club. What's the fan club? What exactly does that mean? I feel so dumb asking y'all this, but here's the thing. Like, it'll be okay. It'll be fine, right? Someone sent me a donut. That's so nice. I'm starving right now. You can use a donut. So we're going to copy, put this here. There are actually a few more duplicates than I expected. So that's, I didn't expect there to be that many. There's not that many, but there's more than I expected. That's all. That's all. All right. So now we're going to if there's anyone that in the talk that can remind people to like make sure that they're tapping, commenting, all that jazz, following each other, following me, please do. All right, I'm almost done. Bear with me. Almost done. Oh, okay. I see what happened there. It's like a little glitch. So there wasn't that many duplicates. So ignore that. Anyways, I'm going to hide that column. Okay, here we go. If you're on the talk and you want to see what's going on, let me go back over here real quick. If you're on the talk and you want to see what's going on, you can watch here, but you won't be seeing the screen, right? If you're on the tube, you will be seeing the screen. So I can't believe there's 129 little hearts on the talk tick. My husband does too, but I don't care. Okay, I missed a lot of stuff, but I'm going to go ahead with what we're doing. So we're at 183 people on tube. Make sure that you're liking everything. Make sure you're subscribed, all that good stuff. Thank you for tapping over here. Okay, so what we're going to do, since we've already removed duplicates, we're going to go here. Oh, yeah, I got to share my screen. Hold on. Y'all know it takes me a second to remember. And y'all are going to see this. Share. Okay. I come back and make sure that you can see what I'm seeing. Yes. Okay, number 1 is our timestamp. There will never be a number 2. Again, if you're on here, on top, you can go to at Blessed Parent on the tube and see what's going on. So then we're going to scroll down to the bottom. And again, last week there were way more names. So just keep that in mind. I know that. Okay, I know that. What just happened? Why didn't it take us all the way back up? Okay, 728. Let me write that down because we all know 728. So now we're going to come back here and I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And then we're going to do this and we're going to go to random.org. Okay, and then I'm going to come back and make sure you can see what I can see. All right, as usual, we're going to refresh. And then we're going to refresh. And then we're going to do, because number 1's our timestamp, we're going to go 2 through 7 to 8. And again, we're going to have 2 parents this week because normally we would have 4, but since we're starting over with the group because the Book of Faces decided to suspend the original group, hopefully it'll come back. I don't know. Our gifting is way lower than it was. 97 is the first one. 681. Also, I want you to remember when you fill the doc out, the number beside your name, if you can see it on your end, I don't think you can anymore, it will change. All right, we're stopping sharing. My computer just turned black. Okay. Make sure you're tapping the screen. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, and following me and everybody else. So we have 200 and some odd, like what, 234 on tube, and there's not any likes. So there's 184. So if you're on here, like the video, subscribe, make sure you're putting out a bunch of hearts. Anyways, let's go back to the list now. We're going to go to here. And then I'm going to come check and make sure you can see what I can see. Also, I'm not checking comments right now. So I promise I'm not just being rude. I am just on tube doing this, what we have to do. Okay. Remember, this week we're only doing 2 until we can build the group back up. Whenever the group gets back big, we'll have more than 2. Number 97 is Arla Jean. Okay. And then I will get her phone number after we do this. And then 681 is Lindsay Wilson. And I loved when we had 4 parents, but y'all, it's not my fault. It's not up to me. There's nothing I can do until the group gets back big like it was. Nothing I can do. Anyways, keep in mind, hold on, I'm going to go look at this. Y'all can't see it, only I can, so I'm going to go look at this to write these numbers down really quick because I don't want to have to come back and do this. Okay. And then we're going to do get her phone number. Okay. All right, Tube and Talk. I have to get a hold of these people. I also run, I don't know if I said it, but it's Bless a Healthcare Worker, the OG. It's the same sort of style. And they did not suspend that group. So it's still open. It's a new group. This will be our 7th Healthcare Worker of the Week. So you should join that. This is for Tube and Talk. If you're not following Bless a Parent, the OG, the backup group on the Book of Faces, you should. If you're on Talk and you're not following the Tube at Bless a Parent, the OG, you should do that. If you're on Tube and you're not following Carletta Cox on TalkTick, you should do that. That's not a Bless a Parent thing. That's just like a me thing. I do a little bit of everything over there. So you tap it. You tap the screen, tab it on Talk. Okay. Arla. It was Arla. A-R-L-A. Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you being here on Talk. I appreciate all the hearts, all the gifts, all the follow or invites, whatever it is. I'll figure it out. But I will be going and hitting everybody back up with following. Anyway, so if you want me to do more, videos like this on Talk, like more where I just get here and talk and stuff, I won't be doing that on Tube. Tube is just for Bless a Parent, the OG. It's not for just sitting and talking, you know. But if you want me to do more videos like this on TalkTick, let me know, because like that would be cool. I think that would be pretty cool. All right. Anyways, it says we're almost to 150,000 hearts on TalkTick. That's crazy. So if you're still here, leave some hearts. We're literally almost there. I think a lot of people have left, so we probably won't hit that 150. All right, Tube. I'm ending you here. Have a good day. See you next time. If these people don't check out, I'll be back live to pick more people. Because if you lie on the dock, you get banned. Point blank period. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm ending Tube. I have not ended Talk yet. So if you're on Tube and you want to still talk for a minute, you can go to TalkTick. But anyways, have a good day. Toodaloo.